field goal into this position for the Mavericks being better.
Here's a Bogdanovich drive and left free for three. Jones, no good. Playing tonight for the Clippers, he did not play in the front end of the back-to-back last night, is Ben Simmons. You see number 25 for Los Angeles in their City Edition light blue uniforms. In rhythm, off a couple of crossovers, a launch by Kawhi is no good. Derek Lively's back in, played 4 minutes in the first quarter. One basket on 2 shot attempts in the first for Lively. He's got 1 foul. 4-3, Klay Thompson. Batum with the rebound. And it's an attack by Ben Simmons, and then the kick out.
Jones Jr. being very aggressive.
Jones up on Anthony Davis. AD drives to the elbow. Caleb Martin, the extra pass, and that leads to a Klay Thompson corner three.
Order for him.
Klay was feeling under the weather last night and only played 10 minutes in the game. I'm sorry, 13 minutes in the game. Bogdanovich.
Push off there.
Bogdanovich 6 assists and then doubled that number when it comes to points last night and shot it efficiently for the 2nd straight game. Shot it well against New Orleans on Wednesday. Hook shot missed by Lively over Ben Simmons. Bogdanovich in the open court, looking for another one of them. Upstairs to
Go up and get any kind of lob. So that is time with us.
Yeah, there has not been a lob thrown that I've seen that DJ can't go up and get. Lively tried to secure the loose ball. How he poked that square ball away by Ben Simmons, and it's a snowbird for
Pretty good.
Kawhi against Caleb Martin. Martin really trying to dig in to keep Leonard out of the paint. Easier said than done. That's good.
Sensational.
Klay double pumps. Got it.
Going offensively for Dallas. They really struggled shooting the 3 in the last couple of games.
10 for 30 the other night against Brooklyn in a loss. 4 for 20 last night. 8 points. Gonna go to Davis against Batum. Ben Simmons comes over on the double. That Caleb Martin on the floor. Lively. Free ball picked up. Klay. There's been a foul out of the game. P.J. Washington back out there. While the Clippers have the ball right now, let's talk a little Klay Thompson. Leslie, you've got more on Thompson, who has knocked down a couple of shots here.
Yeah, he told me after last night that he felt so much better today, and I just love what Jason Kidd had to say about him yesterday. There it is, that this is his time.
Like the kicks?
Indeed. Like the kicks, love the cause. Timeout taken by Ty Lue. Klay Thompson has started to get things rolling. Late clock situation, it's stolen anyway. Bogdanovich would have had to do something pretty special to get a shot up to beat the buzzer, but it didn't matter. Caleb Martin steals, attacks, and guides.
Jumper is Martin. Right after the miss, he's right back up at it. That's the tip. That's hanging around.
Norman Powell, first on PJ. First of 2. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a let-off for Dallas. That it's a trip to the line for the normally quite reliable Norman Powell when it comes to freebies. Klay Thompson off target. Klay has all 8 points for the game here in the early stages of the 2nd quarter. Anthony Davis leading Dallas with 13. Harden turned down a shot to kick it out to Kawhi Leonard. A missed corner 3 for Kawhi. Kawhi in his 13th year from San Diego State. Steal. One of the best to ever play when it comes to stealing the ball, whether it's on-ball defense or intercepting a pass.
Shout out to Coach Bishop.
So tonight, before the game, I asked Jay Kidd about what the honor meant as we see PJ score out of a timeout.
Need to see more from him.
He said, well, just the honor to play with players like Kobe, LeBron, Carmelo Anthony, who's going into the Hall of Fame this year as an individual. And he said, you know, I had kind of a different role on that team. It's nice to go into the Hall of Fame as the ball boy from that team. Now, he was not the ball boy, come on now.
Right.
But always very, very modest about his own play.
Yeah. Well, his game was unselfish.
Give and go, speaking of unselfish, and it's Kai Jones. No three-point play, 10-point game. Free throw wide, shooting into the wall that we discussed last night. The Mavs are only 4 of 7 here in the first half. Tip pass, Caleb Martin. Free ball, though, picked up by Kawhi. Passing lane was closed off for a moment by Dallas. Then it's Zubac, a deep paint catch and a finish with the left.
Have a difficult time challenging that shot.
A drive and a lead. Dinwiddie and Kai Jones on the pick and roll, and it's finished by Jones. I love watching Kai Jones play.
How could you not?
This time with Dallas has been unlike anything he's experienced in his career. Opportunity and production. And he's part of Dallas forcing a turnover here. Caleb Martin, coast to coast for Caleb. Back the other way. Dallas tries to get matched up as the Clippers look to set up quickly. Kawhi, isolation against Kai Jones. The Clippers shoot more field goal attempts off isolations than anyone else in the NBA. 10 a game.
That's what I did, was give it to other people. He is so humble, and just talking about his role there and minimizing the role that he had on that team.
Well, someone, of course, had to remind him about the numbers. Mark, you know who that was.
Mark followed up.
There's numbers that need reminding. Someone needs to be reminded. And Anthony Davis right back into the game. Hart, their first possession, right back into the game, and there are players who you're cool with. Yeah,
you're cool with AD. He's a real shooter.
Crashing the glass. 2 on the free throw line a little bit ago. Even Harden is 11th. Oh, Harden just missed one. 27,555 points. James Harden, 11th in NBA history. Organized in the corner. A missed shot, though, by PJ.
Playing their best basketball.
I think the Klay Thompson burst earlier in this quarter was pretty important. That provided a pick-me-up to the Dallas offense when they really needed it. Davis passes out of the post, and it falls right to him on the miss for PJ. There's been a foul call. And being successful in transition, Harp, I like free throws slowing the pace of the game down. Davis has had 3 different on each of those 3 trips to the charity stripe. Norman Powell on the drive down the edge of the lane. Max Christie challenged it, but Powell missed.
Once he get in the lane.
Harden defending Dinwiddie. PJ against Bogdanovich. Should be able to overpower Washington with 2. With 3:07 to go in the second. And free throw shooting percentage have been these last 3 seasons.
They're free throws for a reason. You got to be able to make your freebies. Washington Jr. misses.
Team shooting into the wall here at Intuit Dome, as we said last night, are a bit under 75% for the season. It is having an impact. Speaking of an impact, Davis is having one defensively. AD's limping a little bit. It's his left knee that I just saw him reach down to touch. He's arriving onto the scene now. And will screen and will roll. Dinwiddie picked up his dribble. Christie on the attack. Picks it up in the paint. Still time to make something happen. But Najee Marshall's going to have to make it happen right now. Made a beeline to the basket. And again, wow, puts a shot up. And Clippers up by 9. They want to send Harden right rather than left. And Washington steps over after Dinwiddie sitting right. And has the block shot. And now it goes right back to Anthony Davis. There was a kick out, a refeed inside, but a miss on the doorstep. Zubac trying to save it in. Looped out to near center court. Davis. Harden defending. Davis goes to work, elevates over the defense, doesn't get the roll. Pinned against the glass, and Davis, nice move, working way underneath the basket to save it back in play. 6 of 15 from the floor. 1 dribble for rhythm. Short for Davis. Another tap-out rebound. That was by PJ. And a heave, and it is Christie. Drano And Dallas creeps. They have stayed connected through any number of different things. Good defense, some second chance points, a burst by Klay, and here's Chris Thompson.